We
And we are live.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is GMS Pittsburgh coming back at you to another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect under Brother Ariala.
That's right.
Brother Daniela.
Yep, and this consists of the Pittsburgh GMS camp. So we just come at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We got a few articles we want to touch on. The brother Daniela can he could touch on. Hey, bro, you can pull out whatever article you want to touch on to the spirit first, and we just gonna hit it with a few precepts. This is another various topics. So shalom to you, brothers and sisters. May join us on the common board. Y'all got it.
All right. So I guess I'll bring this one out here. You know, this one's called the 30 quotes of David Rockefeller.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share the screen here. Can you brother see that?
Yep.
Yeah, God.
All right. So this is David Rockefeller quotes things. You know, this is page 1. And here's man, because a lot of people want to call us conspiracy theorists, you know, but here it is. David Rockefeller is admitting to his own conspiracies. So how's about that? Right. So it says some even believe we, the Rockefeller family, are part of a secret cabal working against the best interests of the United States, characterizing my family and me as internationalists. Another word for that is globalists, and of conspiring with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure, one world, if you will. If that's the charge, you know, if he's responsible for that, right? I stand guilty, and I'm proud of it.
Mm.
You know, so there you go. He admits to it.
Right. These devils, man, they always,
right.
The scriptures speak a lot about these devils, man, and the pride that they have, and that's one of the key factors of ease. What would you call it? His personality. Okay, he's a very proud man. Okay, and brothers can any back up scriptures backing that up. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this one.
Come, I got a precept for you real quick, brother. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, indulgeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, keepeth unto him all people.
God, okay, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, right? You see, so this is the characteristics of the wicked man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, he's very proud, and he transgresses mind by his philosophy. What are some of his philosophies? Well, he's the greatest person in the world. Okay, all the other nations are inferior. He's civilized. They all deserve, to be under him. He is a very proud man, and he's drunk off of his own power and off of his own bullshit. He'll tell himself in his mind that what does it say? That he thinks himself to be God. Really think of the gravity of that. Go ahead, you got it.
Right, yeah, he thinks himself to be God, and I got that queued up on the phone too, man. On, basically he's trying to be like the Most High, man. He think because of all the technology and the different things that he searched out and knows that he most high, man, right? Because he got the power to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why these devils are proud. They got the mindset of, even if you find out, there's nothing you can do about it, as if they're the most high.
That's right. That's right. Let's see here. Psalm 73. And
That's where I'm at. Go ahead, bro.
Psalm 73. Where was you gonna start? I was gonna start at verse 3.
Yep.
Psalm 73 and 3 says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." All right. And these devils are prosperous, man. These devils have more than heart could wish, as the scriptures say. Which I don't know if it says that in here. It don't look like it. But these devils have more than heart could wish, more than you can imagine. All right. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. You see, you think these devils got to worry about burying their people? Man, they probably got underground monuments the size of damn pyramids somewhere. Burying them with certain riches. You never know how these devils operate because they got more money than you can think about. Verse 6. Therefore, pride.
You know what? Yep. Salak, just speaking on what you're saying about burying them with certain, that goes back to what those ancient Egyptians. They believed that they could take their riches in afterlife, and as a big example, you have what's this guy's name? You have a Egyptian monument. The monument is actually an Egyptian monument, and it says John D. Rockefeller on there. That's his gravesite.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, cause so there's no bands in death. They ain't gotta worry about people. They ain't gotta worry about getting on life insurance. They don't need that. They don't need that money. You know what I'm saying? To try to go bury the family. You need to get a 24-hour quick payout for life insurance. Let me get the best policy. They ain't worried about that shit. They the ones lending out the money for the policies. Psalm 73 and 5. Matter of fact, I was at 5. They are not troubled as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Verse 6, getting to the point. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. So I got my chain on. Imagine this is pride on their neck. And then likewise, the bro got his chain on. Violence covereth them as a garment. You see, so violence is all upon them. They're violent people. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. And verse 8 is really the point. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. And that's what you see in these quotes that the bro pulled up in this article, man. They speaking loftily concerning oppression, and they're corrupt and they speak wickedly, man. Talking about all these different things about, they're openly saying it. They're openly saying it. Y'all got it.
Nah, bro. Can you continue reading down to verse 12?
Okay, kind. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth, boasting themselves against the Most High. Verse 10. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High?
Hey, see? That's the pride of this devil.
Oh.
How did the Most High know what I'm doing? Right? There ain't no knowledge in the Most High. Ain't no one greater. Ain't no one smarter than me. I'm on this type of level. See, he doesn't know that the Most High has given the level that he's on. The Most High has given him to be on that level. Time and chance happened to him all. And he said it over, when you go into Daniel chapter, 4, verse 17, he set up over everybody the basis of men right now, and that's Esau E. But see, E look at it like everything that he has accomplished came from his own. No help, no anything. What they call it, a manifest destiny. It wasn't the Most High. See, they don't give credit to the Most High. But see, what happened to it took Nebuchadnezzar to get took down and to made to a beastly state to say, okay, I got to give credit to the Most High. It took who was that? Was that Antiochus to get have that disease when it was eating them from the inside out to finally say, you know what, there's a Most High.
God.
Right.
But other than that, when they prevailing throughout the earth, like the scripture saying, covering violence. I'll read that part again. Salakia says, therefore pride compares them about as a chain, violence covered them as a garment. So yeah, when they going out all throughout the earth, prevailing in wickedness, violence, doing everything through destruction, they look towards the Most High. No.
Hell no.
You see, they don't say, well, this is the Most High's plan that we got what we got. They said, no, we did this on our own, no help. And if the Most High was come down and fight us, then we gonna put him under our feet too. See, that's the mind of Esau, though. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, the Tazayar, he has a precept on the comment board. Hey, y'all Bashim Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Right. Hey, bro,
bring
Slocky,
this out
finish
right
that
here.
last verse, Biblical Shaw. Verse 12.
All right, Con.
If you ain't got it, you want me to read it since I'm here?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm pulling up. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 73, verse 12, it says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. So just like the brother was saying, these devils ain't in want for nothing. They got everything that their heart can wish for already. So now, this thing is not even about money no more. This thing is about making people submit, making them become their servants, because they got all the resources. Majority of it, what they are allowed to have right now, because there's places that they haven't explored, things that they cannot get, which is unavailable to them. The Lord does put that boundary on them in certain aspects, but for us overall, He has everything. All the resources, and if He doesn't have it, He will surely come get it by the means of nuclear or warfare. You know what I'm saying? He come get what He want. So yeah, they increase in riches, ungodly riches, unrighteous riches. And when you think about these different insurances, banks, universities, what else? Big brand name clothings, museums, whatever. Hey, bro, a lot of those were backed up by what? Ungodly riches. It really go back to slave money or slave labor to gain all the access of the things that they have today. Slaka, y'all got it.
Oh, Con.
The bro,
Go ahead.
I was saying the bro Tazayar has a precept on the comment board here. Just what the brothers mentioned earlier about the Lord, setting Esau up and these different rulers. It took for them to be, brought to a lower state in order to realize that the Most High is the true power, man. And after I have a quick precept for this one. This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. Pardon me?
I got one back in the bro with what he was just talking about, but go ahead.
Okay. It says Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth him up over it the basis of it. So the Lord set this devil up, which is he's the lowest of the low. He's the lowest of all the nations, man. And He basically gave the certain knowledge about to make him wise.
Mm-hmm.
The children of the wicked are you know, thou art wiser than Daniel. So like I'm mixing two scriptures up there. But you know, the time is coming where is going to be, you know, it's going to be said, you know, where is their wisdom, you know? This is also Jeremiah 40 and verse 7. It says concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts. It says, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perish from the proof? Is their wisdom vanish? You know, so there's gonna come a time where the Lord is gonna make these devils look stupid, man. You know, and all their wisdom and their pride is gonna be laid low. You know, a lot of brothers got it.
No, Con. Yeah, Con. That's exactly right. He disappointed the devices of the I believe it says. Let me get to Psalms 10. And I can start at verse 1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor? Let them be taken in the device that they have made. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Most High abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts, like the statement the bro made. These devils ain't thinking about the Most High, neither the laws of the Most High. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's the pride of this devil, man. He don't think nothing is never going to touch him, man. You
see? Right. What thought is that their houses shall continue forever?
Yep. I got one.
Got it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High God. The Most High God is not in all his thoughts. You know?
I just read that.
Oh, I thought you was, and I'm like, you just read that, and I'm like, no, he didn't read that yet.
That's the spirit, Doc. It's all good. Yeah, man, these devils, like I was saying at camp, how, you know, the wicked of our people ain't checking for the Most High. These devils damn sure ain't checking for the Most High, man. Not only that, but they're speaking against the Most High as if it says it. You know, I'm gonna have to get that. So it literally says, I shall be as the Most High.
Right. All right, so what else? What other quotes you got over there, Daniela? I know there's we say you got 30 of them, so we already know what the BS he talking. So let's bring a couple more out and see if we can link some scripts to it.
Con, I got this one right here. Here's another quote. Let me get this on the screen. There we go. All right. So I got this other quote right here. It says, it would have been impossible for us to develop our plan for the world if we have not been subjected to, if we had been subjected to the lights of publicity during those years. But the world is now more sophisticated and prepared to march towards a world government. The supranational sovereignty of intellectual elite and world bankers is surely preferable to the national auto determination practice in past centuries. Oh, damn, that's a mouthful. But as you can see, the point is they wouldn't be able to set up this whole infrastructure. You got it.
No, Salaki, I was just about to mention when he spoke about the lights of publicity. Now, isn't one of those devils around in that same framing line? Did he say, "I wish the internet was never created"?
You
know, because now in this day and age, even though people it's mixed. You got people that don't know, but then you have enough people that do know. So they'll easily bring up these banking family household names, you know, They'll say it quick, just like football players or basketball players. Oh, you know about the Rothschilds and Rockefellers? And you'll be looking at Jake like, oh, okay, so you know about them, huh? Well, that's dealing with what? That the internet.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all. You had a point.
Yeah. Hey, that's the point I was gonna get, man. You know, the lights of publicity. They wouldn't be able to set up this whole system if basically if everything was out in the open. They had to do things in secret.
Yep.
You know, and the scriptures talk about that.
Yeah, secrecy. That's a very important thing that a lot of people use to take over the world, or to push forward their big agenda. Secrecy, just like the mob. The mob got away with a lot of stuff. Why? Because there are codes that they live by in secrecy. I got one though. I got one. Psalms, chapter 64, verse. So I got that.
I had that.
Got it out. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We all had
it. I'll get another one.
All right. I'll read it. Oh shit. Start at verse 2. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel." Oh my, see, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the interaction of the workers of iniquity, man. Can someone get the one? I'll get it. From the workers of iniquity, because this devil, he don't go to sleep unless he do some type of wickedness. Okay. So the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right? So as we go back to always read that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? Everything is in the hands of what? Of whom? This devil. Okay? So just like as we mentioned how he has he's able to change policies and he's able to disrupt things. I ain't even gonna mess it up. Let me just get it real quick. Slack here. Book of Daniel, chapter 8.
You still got it in the screen share view. You ain't showing.
Chapter 8, verse 25, it says, "And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace he shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand." But the point is what? It's that craft that's prospering in his hand. And a part of his craft is what? Goes back to his secrecy. Because you need those secrets to be able to push things off, to prosper in your way. Like dealing with witchcraft. The witchcraft is not, when people think of witchcraft, they think of wands and pots of magic potion pots and some type of what's the boy's name? They got all the books. Some Harry Potter type shit, But the witches and warlocks, they're really pushing what? Enchantments, spells. What? Through music, through the television, imagery. So that would be going into television. Beats, the instrumental vibrations.
Yeah.
Right.
The frequencies. I guess that would go to the frequencies. Go ahead.
Yeah, the pharmaceutical industry, like you were saying, people think about, cauldrons and pots that's the old school way, but now it's in disguise now. Witchcraft is in disguise in your face. So instead of making potions in a cauldron, with that mixing them with the stick, and you brother seen the different TV shows with the frog legs and the eye of a newt and all this other bullshit, whatever. Now they have different. They make it look like a science lab, man. that's really where they're mixing them potions, man. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
and the different enchantments they do is in secret.
Witchcraft has become a lot more commonplace than you would think, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
when you once the Most High open your eyes and you start seeing a different way that they do this witchcraft, it's a lot more practical than you think. Like he has studied physical things and how they affect you, and then he ties it in with the spiritual demons on the left hand side, and he ties it all together. Okay, he studies the physical aspect of how these things work, and then he goes into the left hand spiritual side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Because he does have his spiritual left side, workings, but whatever the case may be, like we were talking about the music and stuff, there's a way to use earth on the left hand side. He
Mm-hmm.
does a lot of physical.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was saying, yeah, that Frakia.
Yeah, I got a precept too. 2 Thessalonians 2:8 says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of he's being revealed." Okay, the unicorn has been used to reveal him, the spirit of the Lord's mouth, which is going out through the prophets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So back at the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 2, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?"
Right. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're saying, who's going to see them? Who's going to know what we're doing? These people are too dumb to realize, what we're doing in the background. Okay. And the majority of people are. The majority of people believe these lies. Okay. But in the last day, the scripture says, shall cause their thoughts to fall upon them, all that see them shall flee away. Okay. And all them that are beginning to see the wickedness of this devil are beginning to trust him less and less and not fall for his bullshit. So they put out more wicked. Like we were speaking about that music, that nigga, Run DMC, through DMC, whatever you want to call his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, he put out that damn music, telling you to go, you know what he was telling you to do.
Goes back to
Get that thing.
Yeah. Tell you to go get that thing.
it goes back to mind control, and that's what government goes into. Govern is control, and then ment goes back to, I believe, in the Greek or Latin. Mento goes into mind, so it's mind control. They're set up to what? To control your mind.
Yeah, well, what does it say? Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. There you go.
They're programming you.
Yep. Verse 6.
Yep.
Psalm chapter 64, verse 6, it says, "They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." So I just want to touch on verse 8.
Ooh.
And about the other. No, go ahead, bro. You got it.
Nah, I was gonna go. They should make their tongue to fall upon themselves, man. With this internet, and we're reading the quotes of what he said himself.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, he's telling on himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's been recorded and posted up on the unicorn.
Yeah. But why should he care? He has the mindset of I rule the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who sees it. Type of mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all can see what you want. Y'all can see what you want. You can say what you want. You can think what you want. I'm a ruler. I'm one of the world rulers right now. So you people are feeble. There's nothing you can do, nothing you can say is not going to change my status. You know, but see, let's go back to verse 7. It says, "But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow; suddenly shall they be wounded." So these devils, what they don't know is they about to get it from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Yahweh Shai is about to break them in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole infrastructure, you know, all about to be broken down.
Mm-hmm.
So
about to be broken.
That's right. That's right. I got one on here, bro. I got one that says, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna go to it right next. It says, "We are on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right
there you go.
crisis."
Yep, I was about to go right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All they need is the right major crisis, man. That order at KO is what they live by, man.
Mm-hmm.
They need to create a crisis, all right, to get desperate, man, so that they can do everything, man. Because really, you know, and it explains in the curses pertaining to the children of Israel that we shall go in want of all things, and hunger and nakedness and in thirst. Really, the whole of you know, Babylon the Great and certain and you know, a lot of other places, they depend on this devil for their resources. They want to eat, they gotta go to the grocery store. They want clothes, they gotta go to the clothing store. You want what other stuff you need? You want water, you gotta get water from the water, you know, company that dishes out water and whatever. You want heat, you gotta get to the heating company, the gas company. You want electricity company, and they own everything. So
Mm-hmm.
a particular crisis that will take away all these different necessities and luxuries, you know, that dependency on this devil is really what's gonna get people, you know?
Well,
It was
now
gonna get people.
right. So when you see this situation, what's happening down in Texas, right? You know, they're telling people you ain't got the max. You ain't got the max. It's over with. You can't come into the shelter. Knowing people need basically are dependent upon them now. They need to get out the cold. They need to get warm. People got children. They hungry.
Mm-hmm.
They thirsty. They cold. So they want to change their clothes. But they like, look here, man. You got the max? Oh, you ain't got the max. You got the roll. And we could just imagine how many people probably got took to the camps, you know, or detention centers. So see, this is
Right.
how this devil.
They raised the price.
Well, yeah,
I was just saying they raised the price on internet. I'm still out here.
No, it's a leg, bro. That's why we keep doing that. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Okay, I said they raised the price on insulin for diabetics now, which is all bullshit. But now you gotta pay $5 for something that used to cost $60.
That's crazy. Hey, then I think an 18 or I think no a 24 case of water is already $18.
Whoa, where? That's crazy.
Down in Austin, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, hey, you notice how they always like to capitalize on this? You know, they always, the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, this is the sin of thy sister Sodom, and it gives a few things. And one of them is it says that it strengthens not the hand of the poor and needy. Every time something happens, one of these pandemics or these disasters, they always capitalize on these sins or things that they deem to be like during this time of you know, this Crown Royal. Hey, sanitizer was at an all-time high, man. Hand sanitizer, man, this junk was ridiculous. It was like liquid gold, man. It was charging a hell of money. You know what I'm saying, for hand sanitizer. You know, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, Also, what else? What the lady was saying, she said, what? The hotels. She said the hotels capitalize off it, you know? And see, the world that we live in today is, you know, as the scripture says, I'll get it real fast. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, right? Because you people gonna see, man, you so-called Christians are rocking around the earth talking about, you know, you got love towards your neighbor, and it's not telling you ain't gonna be showing that real soon, right? These situations is really going to prove of what type of people you actually are. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." So as we know, as we see iniquity abounding, wickedness progressing at an all-time high, it's the love of many is going to wax cold. So how much more with a situation when you're in dire straits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, man, people already is in this spirit of it's all about me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers like they put other people at risk. You can see it on you can look around you and kind of see the spirit of things. One of the biggest places you get is when you're on the roads. You know, when you're on the roads, you see you damn near can't get over half the time. You know, motherfuckers do dumb shit. Now we know the spirit, you know, it's spirits out here, things like that. But bro, like literally, I see so many things where I'm just like, people are not in their right mind, you know, and it's only gonna increase when things happen. You literally get over or drive, and the lanes can be empty. You could be trying to exit, and instead of getting over, the dude will stay in that lane right next to you and just keep going or speed up. You be like, bro, you could have got over and in. Wasn't nobody on the side of you or anywhere near you. But that's just, you know, an example, like I said, of how people are all about themselves, man. And wait till it's a life or death situation,
Mm-hmm.
me or you situation. It's gonna even be even worse, man. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why it says be circumspect, man. You know.
Yep. Yep. All right. So let's go to the next one. It says, "This present window of opportunity, during which a truly peaceful and interdependent world order might be built, will not be open for too long. We are on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order."
Mm. We
So,
got one going right now where they say, you know what I'm saying, continue to manipulate the statistics and so on and so forth. Or hey man, you know, because the thing is, it's this continual ebb and flow. You know what I'm saying? They restrict you and they release you, and they restrict you and they release you. You know what I'm saying? And right now, restrictions is being a little lax because you know that thing being pushed out there a little more. See, but what's gonna probably happen? If we look at the trend. What's gonna happen is, oh, it's a new strain. We got to go back on lockdown.
mm-hmm.
Oh, and if you see, this is everybody's in agreement with it. All around. Everybody's doing some extreme locking down of their due to the situation, man. And so they'll be foolish not to capitalize on it. So now, ultimately, it's all in the hands of God when He allows them to do it. But we keep seeing these different situations rise where it's like all they got to do is make the right move. Shit, all President Trump had to do was declare a national emergency. He would still been in. There's all these different scenarios that pop up where all they got to do, they got the law set up. All they got to do is one thing, and boom, the shit can go down just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know they gotta lax people again. They gotta rock people back to sleep. So what they about to do? Because I mean, I see something taking place again when these whole income taxes and these stimulus checks arrive. They gonna do something.
Yeah,
You know, I don't know how major it might be, or I don't know if they might just do some something under the works, but they gonna do something while that red circus is going around for sure.
Con. Hey,
right.
like I was saying before, they're gonna use their dependency right? And people, people, and according to this world, they enjoy being in the flesh, man.
Mhm.
They enjoy indulging, man. If feeding all types of pleasures for their senses, man. You know, and that pleasure stuff. You know, I have a precept. This is Hebrews 11:24. It says, "By faith, Moses, when he was come to year, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season." And obviously, the point is the pleasures of sin for a season, man. So these different pleasures that people have, is only going to last for a little bit, man. It's going to be temporary. All those, that are dwelling in the flesh and those different pleasures, man, they're gonna succumb to this devil, man, because this devil plays off your flesh, man. Right? And if all you're about is the flesh and not the spirit, you're gonna get taken. You're gonna get taken when these different things happen.
Mhm. And not only does he play off your flesh, bro, he has done a diligent search so well where now he knows how to manipulate people's minds. So he knows how to play off. He knows how to make people react. So he plays off people's emotions. He knows how to make people think. I mean, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just when we remember we was talking about the color thing of the different red and blue. This devil even know that far of really red goes into alert mode and blues and goes into more of like relax and peace. So then he put them both together on top of a police car. Well, I mean, like, well, who makes you think of shit like this? Like,
Yeah, you know what? It even when you think about what they can represent, like it just popped in my mind. Like, okay, well, color is blood. We know when you see blood, a lot of people panic. A lot of people get kind of in alert mode. And then what? Then what's blue? Well, water. If you a lot of times water calms you down. You see like an ocean scene or something, you can kind of relax you. So he does a diligent search, man. He's like, well, he thinks about shit, and even that right there is an example of his witchcraft, man. He think about shit you won't think about till later, and then you know what I'm saying. You be like, oh shit, damn, that's crazy, but that's true, you know.
Well, then look at it in this instant too. Remember back in the day dealing with the red coats and the blue coats. Now you go back to what they say the Republicans and the Democrats. One stirs you up, and one supposedly calms you down. And then it's vice versa, and to whatever group you say who you siding with.
God.
It's devil, man.
Yep. Man, these devils is crazy, man. These devils is crazy. Hey, but that's a part of the witchcraft, man. That's a part of that way they'll get you. The scripture say about that destroy many going into Antiochus Epiphanes, but that's the spirit of Eve, And the two horns of the lamb was the dragon. That's also, believe it or not, is a part of his sword. Is his slickness, his smoothness is a part of his sword. He weaponized being slick and smooth, and he inherited that spirit.
Hey, he's. I was gonna say he weaponized words, man.
That's right, man.
Through them different enchantments, man. He's weaponized it, man. He basically weaponized. That's his blessing of the sword.
Yeah, even to the point now, like I was doing a lesson earlier, of he's taking out words, out of the language because it's basically deemed offensive to people of another sex. As far as you brothers wasn't there to watch it. Oh no, brother, you was there, brother Azariah. Like the term breastfeeding, that term is being taken out of the hospitals
Hey, yo, it's funny because when I was watching your stream, I was thinking to myself, like, well, dang, what they gonna call it? Chest feeding? And then when you read it, that's exactly what they called it, was chest feeding. I was like, these devils is whack, bro. Yeah, we ain't gonna say breast, we gonna say chest. Get your ass out of here, man.
Right.
You know, these devils, they do that, man. You know, because they already have now where they talk about hate crime. Usually they'll say something is a hate crime when they hear certain words. You know, oh, he called him the F word, and you know, the fag word or whatever, you know, and then he beat him up. So that was a hate crime, you know. Man, these devils. I got a precept.
Yep.
Psalms 55:21 says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See? So that's how he operates, man. You know, he's weaponized his words. He knows he's used that tactic of let me sweet talk you, let me butter you up. That's funny as hell. You ever thought about how people say that? What let me butter you up? You know, what you trying to butter me up? What you
Yeah.
It says right here, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And they got an ulterior motive, you know? His words were softer than oil, yet where they draw serve. He'll butter your ass up and then shank you, you know? Like the serpent did, man. You know, it beguiled Eve. It should show you not sure to die. Here, let me show you this trick real quick.
Oh. So
and you know what? Hey, we go back.
Go ahead, bro.
So like I was saying, we go back into that word serpent, back to what? Nachash, which is what? An enchanter or sorcerer. You know, so he was enchanting Eve about these different philosophies. You know, going into that smoothness, you know, being like a serpent, man. So like you got it, brother.
That's right. So I was saying, I got three more we could touch on. So this is the first. This is one. It says populists believe in conspiracies, and one of the most enduring is that a secret group of international bankers and capitalists and their minions control the world's economy. Because of my name and prominence as the head of the chase for many years, I have earned the distinction of the conspirator in chief from these people. Well, when you do the history, devil, David Rockefeller, bro, your family came up through deceit, right? And you got to that position by deceit, amongst other things you was doing or your family was doing.
No, that's exactly right. You know, and that's that. You know, I gotta finish doing my little lesson on that, man. But oh yeah, some stuff on the comment board too. Hey,
yeah, hit him up.
Hey, let's see here. This is the brother Abijah, right? Whew, shit. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Okay, and it was in the power of you devil's hands, all right, to change the face of how majority of things were done. You altered the course of damn near everything for real. You know, the foundations of the earth are out of course, man. You know, surely not turning the things upside down shall be esteemed part of. You know, these devils have billions, and I like to harp on this, billions of dollars. You know, when people was making hundreds of dollars a year. Imagine making hundreds of dollars a year. Man, you could spend $100 in one to a store. You know, depending on what you buy. So these guys have billions, and it's documented what they changed, man. In these different that one particular documentary, how big oil the world, man. You know, and you see remnants of how things used to be and how they changed. Even medicine, to this day, we're suffering the effects of how he manipulated and changed the way medicine was done, where you can't speak against how he set it up to be.
Hey, that's funny you brought that up, bro, because I got 2 articles dealing with that.
Straight up, man.
Yep, 2 articles. He set up a whole university what they're to teach to go against natural remedies.
Exactly. You can't say pray
Hey,
to the Most High, take herbs. Go ahead.
right, right, man. And what do? They use their billions and their resources to basically coerce these different institutions, okay, of education to see, okay, well, and it's devil slick with it, man. He was like, all right, we're gonna give you this, grant money, we're gonna donate
Mm-hmm.
this money to you, all right, but we want to have particular people on your board of directors, all right, and in your decision making. We want this particular person here, this particular person there, right? So they put the people they want in there, just to really to do whatever they want them to do, man. You
Yep.
can't do this. We're not going to give you this money unless you do this and you teach this and this devil's slick, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got another one from the comment board.
Yeah.
17 and 23 says, "A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment."
Mm.
You know what this sound like? He walk up on you, right? He reach inside his coat. He like, yeah. Won't you tell them that they need to take this thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Art.
Mm-hmm.
And that's funny because it came to my
Yeah.
memory of what that place where the elites go every year to do their wicked abominations. It's called the Bohemian Grove.
Yes.
All right, so
God.
I wanted to hit this one because you mentioned it because it was going along with what you said, Brother Azariah. It said, check this out, brothers. This devil said. It said, populists and isolationists ignore the tangible benefits that have resulted from our active international role during the past half century. Nigga, what? The tangible benefits? The earth, see, but you said the whole earth is out of course. What benefits? How did the earth benefit?
Shit, the people this morning, man. Bro, I just mess around and was watching a video earlier today, man. Something as simple as salt is corrupted under this devil's rule. It says when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay, and I'm that backwards, but man, even in salt, man, poisons, prussiate of sodium, and all these different things, bro. They even got sugar. When you look at Morton's table salt, they got sugar in it. Called dextrose. That's a form of sugar. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, even something as simple as sugar. I mean, salt. They cost like $1 something for a little container. It's got fucking chemicals all in it, man. This devil through, man. But we supposed to be looking at the water's poison, the food poison. Even Whole Foods ain't even got Whole Foods apparently. It's through. It's through. Y'all got it.
God. Hey, I got this precept backing you up. You just quoted it. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Uh-huh.
Yep, you got it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, and look, it shows you that the righteous are not in authority, man, because the people aren't rejoicing. The fake smack. See, it's a mask going on right now. Okay, everything has a mask on, but behind that mask is what? Depression, anxiety, stress, discomfort. All these are behind that mask. See, you got people with this whole internet sensation, this whole world that's being viewed on the internet. Majority of the people are in those categories, as I just stated. I'll say it again. They're either depressed, going through anxiety, what did I say? Stress. They're in some type of discomfort, a financial situation, right? People are going through so many things, but they're masking it to show the world that, or they're portraying to the world that I have a smile on my face, I'm okay, everything is good. Look at my house is good. Meanwhile, they backed up on rent. They might owe a car note, or women, even men. These men with guns on the internet, they try to act so tough, but they really hurt inside. Women acting so proud, but they really hurt inside. Everything's a mask. Everything is just pretend. It's pretending to the world of something you are not. You see? See, we coming in this truth, we acknowledge a lot of things, whereas we don't have to we put on a different type mask. Ours is more of a superhero style mask. You know what I'm saying? Like Clark Kent, Superman, We go out there, do the work, whoop-de-whoop, then we go back into society as normal people. But theirs is portraying themselves as something that they are not, And then they do all these things and waste your life to prove it. Prove to the world of something that they're actually not, but that's that mask, because it's all about that look on the outside. That this is how the world is being now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's bad. But that's why when you start to deal with these people, if you really have conversations with different people, you'll be like, damn, you really effed up inside. You might not say it, but I can read right through it.
Right.
But see, this is going back to this all has to deal with Eve. It's how he destroyed people, man. If you got something, somebody got something?
Yeah, I got something right here. Just going into how you're talking about, people are wearing a mask, man. They're trying to make it seem like, everything's cool. They live in life, right? But really on the inside, they're dead, man. They're going through it. They're suffering.
Mm-hmm.
There's a quick precept, Matthew chapter 23 and verse 27. It says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites." Right? Which, when you go into the word hypocrite in the Greek, it means what? Opposer, a pretender. These people are pretending like everything's good.
An actor.
Yep, an actor. Right? For ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all unclean. So really on the inside, these people they toe up, man. They're through. But on the outside, they're trying to make it seem like everything's cool, man. You got it.
Abaji, correct. So Abaji said, the alphabet people rejoicing. Yeah, right. Yeah, they is. Platform of facades. Yeah, that's for sure. That's what it is, right? It's just a platform, bunch of facades, man. But I got this one because I wanted to touch on what I read again. It says, populists, from David Rockefeller, populists and isolationists ignore the tangible evidence that have resulted from our active international role during the past half century. So let's go into that word tangible rule. Let me go to the word tangible real fast. Never really looked that up. Tangible. Perceptible by touch. Oh, well, see, if we want to go that route, devil, the tangible evidence is that you fucked the world up. That's the evidence that we know. That's what we can see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? As far as touching, what can we really touch? You chop down all the trees. We barely see any flowers growing, right? We can't even get the smells or the scents that we used to when we were younger. We don't see no more bees. You want to talk about touch? We don't get to touch lightning bugs. Where do lightning bugs go? Devil. But see, since everything is thrown out of its course, and I'll get that scripture. Since everything is thrown out of its course, with you ruling, we are seeing the tangible evidence of you effing the world up. The world is through.
Yeah, man, I'm swole because you used to be able to go get a honeysuckle, and you used to be able to get some of the dew out of it. Man, I ain't tasted honeysuckle in I don't know how long. It don't be nothing in them. They be all dried up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell going on, man. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Let's-
Yeah, I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Proverbs 12 and verse 10. It says, "A righteous man regardeth the life of his beasts, but the
Mm.
tender mercies of the wicked are cruel."
Mm-hmm.
so yep, exactly. The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man. You know, they say, well, at least we providing water to you, municipality. Oh, but then it's poisoned. You know, fluoride all up in it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a, I got the etymology on that word tangible. It's a lot of different ones. So it says, part of it is able to be realized or dealt with. It says, let me get it. Capable of being treated as fact. Okay. So what are the facts? Your ass done fucked everything up. Hey, Mr. Can't get right.
Mm-hmm.
Capable of being perceived, especially capable of being handled, touched, or felt. Okay. So, but basically that's it. Capable of being treated as a fact. And the tangible, what does it say? The tangible benefits or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, what if have you benefited? You've only benefited yourself, man. You've only benefited yourself and
Mm-hmm.
those of the that 1% that controls the whole world's wealth. 1 or 3%.
Okay.
Who's really benefiting?
That's right. Yep. That's the same thing. Like, far as benefiting, like when they run to those bunkers, to get a spot in those bunkers is like I forget, it's a crazy amount of money, but even it's not about the money, because even then for those I forget the price from spots, but it's not just gonna be anybody that's gonna say I got 100,000, let me get in. You got street niggas, drug dealers with 100,000. They're gonna come to that door with that 100 thing. I'm like, no, you can't get in. A rapper like Lil Wayne, here go, I got 100,000. Oh no, we said 100,000, but we mean 100,000 in a particular group. You know, like it's like it gotta be gotta be private, a private group. You know,
Hmm?
so
Mm-hmm.
I got that one. I got a book of Isaiah. If any one of you brothers want to break it down, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 3 says, "The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken His word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are
Right.
desolate."
Right, man. So they transgressed the laws, all right, and broken the everlasting covenant, man. So now what you're seeing is what happens when you're following the guidebook, so to speak, on how to rule the earth. Okay, you get things fall out of whack. You know, this devil doesn't keep the land Sabbath, so now they gotta use GMOs and all this different stuff to big chickens. You know, this devil doesn't basically uphold the laws with pertaining to how would you say this, the bundles of sticks, okay, so to speak. You know, by putting these particular
Your
putting these
Momo.
particular people to death. Yeah, the momos, man. You know, put particular people to death, okay, in order to have the nation, okay, or the people continuously flourishing and growing, man, right? That promotes disease and death. Different things this devil has not set up, all right, or established, that causes this earth to be languishing, that's causing the earth sick, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Furthermore, even outside of not putting judgment upon them, they're defending them. Like the bro was going into. You know, pretty soon you won't be able to. They gonna have more. I don't even understand like what level they trying to get to. They're gonna have more protections than the damn the Queen of England pretty soon. You gonna be able to even look at you. Ain't gonna be able to look at the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey, look at me, harass her. You know, like it's gonna be ridiculous out here, man. You know.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, man. You know, if this place is spiritually solid, so we gotta wonder what level it's gonna get. You know, what level is it gonna get to where how it was inside of where the whole city was going out to ravage these angels, man. You know, how crazy is it gonna get here, and what's gonna facilitate? And you see how many executive orders Freaky Joe signed as soon as he got in office.
Hell yeah.
You know, and a lot of them was pertaining to this alphabet soup.
Yep.
So what's hey man, who knows? Hey, and then I seen this photo, you know, it's crazy, man. I seen this photo of this guy with President Obama. It looked a lot like Michelle. And you know, all them comments that Jake was making about what they would do to Michelle through. Hey, things. What's that comment saying? It says that the truth is stranger than fiction, man. And a lot of people gonna find out. A lot of these motherfuckers floating around here is alphabets, secret alphabets.
Yeah, and E has, and can somebody pull up the brother Abijah's script precept? Because I don't know how to do that yet. But yeah, E has the means to do that, man. Like there's a lot of dudes out here, man. If you weren't shown the before and after pictures, bro,
well, no,
you would be choosing. This is how messed up this is. You're like, oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? I remember some brothers did this in a chat before like 2 years ago. And it was like he used to be on an Instagram chat, and they put this photo up. You know, brothers was like, saying they sharing stuff. Then they didn't put the other one up with the the swipe to the side. It was like, whoa. It was just like, that's fucked up, man. Why would you do that, man?
You straight up.
But it just shows you, man, like
deception, man.
Yeah, E's experiments, his high level witchcraft is that shit is very real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that thing is real.
I saw on Instagram, they got this man.
See?
Okay.
See? Yeah.
Who can have a kid, man?
Whoa, wait. He was born a man?
Yeah.
He was born a man, but who knows with his fucking surgery, and now this dude can have children.
It's implant or some shit.
So see this, bro. This is ridiculous, man.
We gotta go home. So I'll read that, Brother Abijah Karatazah. Romans 8 verse 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. And see, this is why the world is in the position it's in today, for as meaning even the nations, the animals, they're waiting for the sons of God to be back in rulership, just like as we read in book of Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So we are seeing the world in its mourning state because of the wicked rulership and the things that they are, the things that they basically push throughout the earth. Go ahead, bro. I gotta take a call.
Okay. Look at the earth, man. It's all Edom, man. He's corrupted everything, man. He's corrupted everything, and we got to get up out of here, man. We got to get up out of here. These people are being emboldened to do their wickedness, and they're being defended. All right. it's like the bro was saying in his live stream earlier. You know, these people have taken a proud stance towards the Most High. They take towards tradition. They don't feel like they need any help. They don't feel like they need any, you know, any physician. They're not sick. According to them, they're not sick. We know that the whole world, you know, what you just read it. You know, the creature waited for the revealing of the Son of the Most High, man. You know, that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for
Right.
out of here. The expectation of the creature,
Right.
waiting for the expectation of the sons of God. Go ahead.
Just talk about how Yahweh Shai, okay, the Lord, he's gonna return with healing in his wings, man. Okay, and you know that's for the elect, but also he's gonna set righteousness up on the earth, man. You know, thus bringing order and health back onto the earth, man. You know, so hey, we need, the earth is in need of new management.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is what we're talking about, you know, through preaching this word, okay, speaking prophecy. This is what we're talking about. That's all part of what we're talking about. So when you people buck up against the word of Yahweh, when you buck up against her message, you are bucking up against righteousness being established on the planet Earth, okay, and wicked being put out. You know, because when the Heavenly Father sent his only begotten Son back, what is he going to do? He's going to put the wicked out of the earth. Okay? He's going to crush that wicked infrastructure. You know, the light of the wicked is going to get put out. All right? Now, when we come back on the earth, with those new bodies, what are we going to be doing? Establishing order, righteousness. And this is what we're speaking of, but this is what people really don't want, because people, they're just comfortable in wickedness, man. You know, they through. You know. So I mean, that's all I got, brothers.
And yeah, hey,
yeah, man. You know, hey, look,
that's it for me too, man. You know.
Yeah, man. You know, we just say we need a salvation. We need to get up out of here. You know, the times that we in, man, they just gonna wax worse. You know, the devil really want to wipe us out. And the thing is, as you can see through them quotes, he's getting more and more bold to do so. You know, like he said, he said that society has advanced to the point where now he feels like we can move forward with a one world government. Okay? And a part of that world government, he's gonna have to establish certain draconian law in order to keep that situation in order, man. You know, you look on the Georgia Guidestones, you know what the elites want, man. You know? So, you bros got any closing precepts, y'all go ahead with it.
Yeah, I'm looking for one right now.
You know, but hey, man, these devils, they're not hiding their agendas no more, man. They're not hiding their sentiments. They're not hiding any of this stuff anymore, man. They're revealing themselves more and more, which really the side is revealing them. Okay, go ahead.
All right, check this out. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end. Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it. In Salakia says, and upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. The Lord sent a word into Jacob and have lighted it upon Israel. But see, it talks about the throne of David, okay, being established. No one wants to speak about that, the throne of David and what's going to take place, the throne of David. Right? The scriptures also go into, it says, just get it in the book of Amos, chapter 9. So this is what's being built right now. Amos chapter 9, verse 11, it says, "In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise it, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." This got to take place. You know, so when you think about the throne of David, all Israel was together when David was ruling. Okay, peace was David, because King Solomon had the peace, but King Solomon was when the peace was going on. Because what King David was putting in that work for King Solomon to rule in peace, the 40 years in the peace that he had. But during King David's reign, what was he doing? He was, laying down the law,
putting boot the ass, man,
kicking ass, kicking names.
That's right. And he was in subjection, man, and that's an aspect that just popped in my mind of the devil coming down with great wrath, for he have but a short time. If he don't hurry up and try to put us to a situation where he can fully control us, which will never happen through the spirit and power of Yahweh, that would never happen. But if he didn't try to do that, you know what I'm saying, then he would lose he's going to lose his power structure if he doesn't. And so that's why he wants to reduce the population so that it can be more governable, so he can stop you, he can stamp it out. He can keep his eyes on you. Oh, they praying, kill his ass. Oh, he doing this, kill his ass. He told somebody to repent. Like he's talking about in Australia. You go to jail for telling somebody to repent. Get that, lock them up. Ain't none of that. Keep them in captivity. Judah 5:20. If they come up out of that, what's gonna happen? So that's what he's doing right now. He's on a mad dash to try to stop prophecy from happening, because he's about to lose his kingdom.
That's right. That's
all I got.
Yep. All right, when y'all can close this out.
All right. Hey, with that, we'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Erekah Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles, a great millstone that taught us this truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect brothers and sisters. Shalom.
Shalom.